Hey, I'm Kev, and welcome to the Real World Skeletons in Bed recaps. And this is a very exciting episode because it's just gonna be chaos with all of Tony's exes and lovers in the same house. Um, so basically, the episode starts off with that it's Elizabeth, and Elizabeth is his recent ex girlfriend, Tony's recent ex girlfriend, and it is just chaos because he has just like literally just left with Madison. So they go out and like we get to like see her and know her personality a little bit more, and nobody in the house likes her, and I have to admit I'm in their side. She is just a little bit too bossy, and she just wants everything handed to her in her hands, and she was just like, I don't know, it was just really bad. So they go out to celebrate her birthday, and she's just with a stink face like the whole night, and I'm like, okay, what's wrong with this chick? Okay, nobody really likes her, and now she's like having this stink face on. So basically, Madison, like the nice girl she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go talk to her and see what happens because because I'm nice. Madison is no harm, like she's just trying to be nice. So then she gets her a martini and stuff. She says thank you, and then Elizabeth walks away, and there goes Madison to talk to her. And she's like, "Give me a hug," and basically her stink face turns into a freaking like bad, bad, bad angry face, and she's just over it. And back in the house, it's like Madison is over this whole thing because she doesn't know what to do, and she just feels stressed out, and this girl is not being nice to her, and she's trying to mend things and try to make her feel comfortable, which no other castmate is doing. And she starts crying, and it pisses Sylvia off, and goes to Tony's room and starts yelling at her, and she's like, "Get out!" and this and that. And to be honest, she kind of deserved that, even though it kind of like hurt me a little bit when she would start crying when she was saying she wasn't gonna leave. But I don't know. So Sylvia proceeds to throw in all her stuff down the balcony, and it is just chaos, and she's trying. And then Elizabeth says that everybody in the house is being fake, is acting for the cameras. So Jason gets pissed off, and Jason being extra is like and whatever. And it is just like Elizabeth versus Jason versus Sylvia, and it's just chaos. So at the end, Tony goes and talks to her, and that talk was not even a good talk. That was like a really, really bad talk. Like Elizabeth was bringing stuff out that she shouldn't have brought in front of the cameras and in that situation, because it's like, why? What? It's like that's too personal to even be talking about. But anyways, Elizabeth was just being a really, really bad chick. Okay. So then the next morning, Violetta and Tony go to work, and surprise, surprise, Alyssa, the other ex girlfriend, the original, because Elizabeth is the princess, but Alyssa is the queen, alright? So, right from the start, the way she walked in was a very different, and I loved Alyssa. I loved her. She was like ready to party. She was like ready to see Tony. She was like carefree, and she just wants to have fun. And everybody got a sense of that in the house. So everybody's talking to Alyssa, being nice to Alyssa. But I'm waiting for Tony to get home because it's gonna get good. So basically, Elizabeth goes and apologizes to Tony's work. So she stays over there until he checks out, and they get home, and they see that Alyssa's there. But before that, the girls were talking, and Alyssa said that she does not like Elizabeth, that she's just like a little puppy, like a little dog, following him around. And to be honest, like this chick Alyssa looks like she's fearless, and Tony said it. He says that she's fearless and this and that, and I truly believe that, and I hope we get to see her in a challenge. It's too early because it's just too many people coming in and out, and we don't even know how long they're gonna be staying. And I don't know if they're gonna be like, are they now like real worlders or not? Because they're staying in the house like a week long. I don't know how long these two girls are gonna stay, but I mean, I hope this means that we're gonna get more and more people in the challenge. Um, so later, Alyssa is not very happy about seeing Elizabeth, and she does not like her. So she goes in and they have a three-way discussion about, okay, I'm gonna be in the house. I don't really care about you. Um, I do not like you, but I do like Tony, and he is my friend, and I don't want nothing with him right now. But I'm gonna have a good time and blah blah. But before this, Alyssa was like gossiping a whole bunch about back home and saying that mm, Alyssa was hooked up with her ex-boyfriend, and that Elizabeth had hooked up with her ex-boyfriend, and that Alyssa had hooked up with Tony just right before he came to Chicago. So basically, that's how the episode ends, and um, Alyssa and Tony talking outside, and they're just talking about, blah blah blah. But the important thing is that they kissed, and it is just like Tony's playing with these three girls: Madison, Alyssa, and Elizabeth. And this dude is a player, and I don't know what he's doing. I don't see a model face. I don't see anything, and his personality doesn't seem that wow. But I mean, I don't know. So basically, next week is gonna be a really, really, really great episode, a really dramatic episode. I don't know who is fighting who. I don't know who is pulling hair. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I see a brunette and a blonde, and then we all know the blonde is Madison. And we see some kissing, and it's just some screaming. So the next episode is gonna be very, very good. So stay tuned. And right now, I was praying for Tony the whole episode because this guy seems like a cool guy, but after the episode, him just playing with all the girls is like, okay, he's not that cool anymore because you don't do that. Like, come on. I mean, he might just be having fun, but these girls get attached. And I don't, but yeah. So, see you next episode. Thanks for watching. Comment. And yeah, so see you later, alligators. Bye bye.